At midnight, a dying woman woke up and found a black figure putting red shoes on her feet. When the patient next door offered to wear them instead, she was dead by morning. The story was said to have happened in Chongqing in the early 1990s, inside an old district hospital where families slept in hallway chairs and the lights stayed dim all night. The woman's name was May. She had been sick for days. Her fever would not break, and the doctors had warned her husband to prepare for the worst. That night, something cold touched her ankle. At first, she thought a nurse had come to check on her. Then fingers closed around her heel and lifted her foot from under the blanket. She opened her eyes. A tall black shape stood at the end of the bed. It had no clear face, only a long dark outline with pale mist around it. One hand held her foot, the other held a small red cloth shoe. It was not a hospital slipper. It looked old and handmade. May tried to pull away. The figure did not move. She kicked once, then again, but her body was too weak. The red shoe touched her toes. Then the figure spoke. "Stop kicking. Put them on. We need to go." The voice was low and rough, yet it did not seem to come from the foot of the bed. It sounded close to her ear. May opened her mouth to scream. No sound came out. Her body felt pinned to the mattress while the cold hand pushed the shoe onto her foot. Just before it slipped on completely, the door opened. An old woman stepped into the room. May knew her. She was the patient next door, a quiet woman in her 70s. During the day, she leaned against the wall when she walked, but now she stood straight. She looked at the red shoe, then at the black figure, and she did not look surprised. "Those shoes are not for her," the old woman said. "Let me wear them." The old woman stepped closer and spoke to May. "You are still young. You still have roads left. Mine is almost over." May tried to stop her, but she still could not speak. The black figure placed one hand on the old woman's back. It was not a hard push. It looked more like a signal. Then the old woman turned and walked out with it. The moment they left, May's body loosened. She sat up, gasping. Her clothes and bedsheet were wet with sweat. The red shoe was gone. The mist was gone. The hallway outside was empty. In the morning, May told her husband everything. He thought the fever and medicine had given her a nightmare. He took the water flask and went to get hot water. He reached the doorway, then stopped. A nurse was telling another family that the old patient next door had died during the night. The time was around midnight. May's husband came back without the water. This time, he did not say it was only a dream. Over the next few days, May's fever dropped. Her breathing became steady. The doctors could not explain the change. Less than a week later, she left the hospital. Years passed, but May never forgot the cold hand, the red shoe, or the old woman's last words. The hospital records said the old patient next door died around midnight. May only remembered that the black figure had asked her to put on the shoes at the same hour. Some hospital stories do not end with an answer. They end with one empty bed, one silent hallway, and a pair of red shoes no one ever found. Subscribe for more strange mystery stories and dark legends from places where the truth was never fully explained.